I haven't even fully processed July. And August is now at the next level. WTF, crazy. In the last 24 hours, we've seen the record number of Americans hospitalized with 80,000, though the absolute record is 120,000. Said earlier in the pandemic, but we've jumped from 14,000 to 80,000 in like 5 weeks. So that is very scary and troubling. And also, 209 people died of the coronavirus in Florida yesterday. And in the same kind of time frame, Friday the 14th or Saturday the 14th window, Friday the 13th, Friday the 14th, Fred and an 8.2 earthquake or 7.2. I don't know. The earthquake numbers have been so crazy lately. My mind is, but what I'm saying is it was devastating. It was shallow and it killed up to, if not more than 29 people already so far. So this has been a pretty like death and Pluto type eris energy is definitely passing through here now. That is like my interpretation of it. You may not be hip or enjoy to my way of planetary defense commandering, as I use planets and mythology and sometimes superheroes to talk about what the fuck is going on, man. And we are on full super duper asteroid fight club red alert until the peak of the wackiness and dangerousness on August 27th. So you had all this very negative curse-like action here, and then you got Grace coming through a similar path where exactly nobody knows, but I've told y'all I have a bad feeling about this one. Of the ones where I've been like, I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling about this one. It's true. I'm hoping the atmospheric defense team, who's been doing an A+ job since July of 2019, will continue to do fantastic work and strip the convection from the low and not let it become a major hurricane. But this will be its biggest test yet, as multiple models are predicting that about 120 hours or so from now, Fred could become Grace could become a major hurricane. Cat 3, Cat 2, Cat 4, and definitely anything over Cat 2 we do seriously worry about and plan for and look out for ahead of time. And so we are going to pray for atmospheric disruption. Good luck, but we are going to prepare for a worst case scenario until these all start dropping. And Europe has been on fire, like literally, and so is our west coast into Canada. And like their temperature records, man, they've been breaking like some nasty records that have been there for a long time. So the heat wave going across Europe does seem like major magma movements in the center of your sun or whatever. But yeah, so it's all very divine, mystical, magic, moonraker energy right now. And I'm a Norse Jedi Christian, and everybody believes differently about like everything on the planet, and that's the way it's been working for a while, and that's the way hopefully it will continue to work as we all keep a sense of humor, stay cool, and make it through another day. Yeah, the next 2 weeks are going to be crazy, man. And just the fact that America is still in a cold civil war arguing about the plague, the pandemic, the virus. Like it's real and you don't want to catch it. I have a crazy idea that it may go away May 2022 if it's following the Spanish flu of 1918 timeline, which 70% chance it is. Then, for like a year, I've been saying that when Jupiter retrogrades back into Aquarius with Saturn, we would see the virus pop and lockdowns or come back. But lockdowns aren't even here. They're not locking anybody down. They're not shutting shit down. They're just trying to deal with the schools and shit. Like, and people are fighting wearing masks. I don't know. These are crazy times, man. And through all the crazy shit, you know, stock markets and cryptocurrency usually do well. But if you'll notice here that this was our kind of a break from the coronavirus. And then this is when the coronavirus starts exploding in America again. And so it seems like a lot of money is to be made for tricking people into get sick, to get the virus, and then to have to get hospitalization or even die. Because every time someone dies that holds Bitcoin, then, they don't usually pass on the key code. And so it just stays in the system. So that, like, every dead person is a bonus for cryptocurrencies. I'm just saying. So definitely, once again, we're on full red alert for the next 2 weeks. And we're on red alert for grace. We're going to treat it like it could be a major problem. And until we see the separation convect from the low and it get its ass kicked, we ain't going to worry about it. I mean, wait, we will worry about it. Sorry. Where is my mind? But it's look like trouble. We're talking about grace. The tropical storm, not the thing where God forgives you for the love in your heart or courteous goodwill. I guess that's how the Google defines it. My definition of grace is different. We could talk about it later. But grace is like God's love. Am I right? I saw the Black Widow in the movie theater yesterday. I'm double Moderna'd up with shots. Just saying. Giving you my update. And I haven't had any side effects. The Black Widow was a much better movie than I thought it was going to be. And if you are into the Marvel Universe or not. Anyway, I've been very happy with the Marvel Universe. And I do think actual real heroes and good people still walk the earth. And even though this through the winter is going to be crazy, I think the Roaring 20s have a good chance of coming back as early as May 2022. The planet starts to party again and like live life. But from now till then, the next 9 months, it is going to be like we are living through a science fiction, action, natural disaster, 2001 AI weird movie. It needs more action, comedy, and romance, though. But I don't know. Shit's dangerous, man. I'm going to leave the house again tonight, drive into traffic. Traffic could kill me. I'm going to go see my friend's band play at a show downtown Houston as part of a musical garage sale fest with a bunch of bands later today. Ninjas could get me, or it could break through the 99.1% Moderna protection. I could get the coronavirus. Maybe that could kill me, or I could just have some type of bad luck that leads to my death. We never know how long we're going to be here. And it's best to have like a 10-year plan, but appreciate the day. Like, hey, man, this could be my last day. Although nobody can really make a 10-year plan right now because we don't know what the world is going to look like in May 2022. Now, do we? So we need to be playing defense until then. I guess that's what I'm saying. And I'm going to be spending the day feeling like I've done a good job and I've given it my all. And definitely since the run up from 2012 to 2021, I've done my best to prepare y'all for how crazy this shit would get. And to maintain hope and optimism that we will make it through this. It's been a wild run since World War II. The fact that civilization is still standing is still an amazing work of a giant team that is Team Earth. That like people keep the world moving every day. And keep putting food on the table for most people. And I'm very grateful that I have electricity, cigarettes, and beer later. Maybe some chocolate and pie. Good is still out there. So, yeah, it's going to be freaking crazy the next 6 to 9 months, but most of us will survive. And I'm just ready to get to the Roaring 20s, man. But yeah, people are dying. Animals are dying. People are leaving the planet into spirit form. On a much bigger level than I've ever experienced in my life. If you can't feel that, then you we're built different. But we knew that. All 8 billion people, a lot of us are different in different ways. But yeah, the whole Pluto and Eris aspect of it. Like, I get it. It's here. Hopefully it will be through the worst of it by October. where death dominates everything. Are people arguing about death? Like, it's just so fucking crazy. But yeah, this area has had a bad, as far as people dying, this area right here got hit really fucking hard over the last 24 hours, man, as your planetary defense commander. Like, we lost these people on my watch. But the whole civilization has not collapsed. So, doing what I do is always a weird, and I think y'all are lucky to have me. Planet Earth. All right. True story, though. That's how I feel. Okay. Yeah, this is like, this is, the earthquake happened, I think, right here. And then the virus is doing bad, like, down here. Just that it's a lot of, I don't know. And so all this rain, and then you got Grace coming through. Where's Grace going to go? Models are torn between on this side of Florida, or some have said this side. But initial models showed something coming and hitting down in South Texas repeatedly, and then it shifted to the east, and now it looks like models are shifting back with Grace towards the original ones, which would put it somewhere down here. But nobody knows. Its landfall is about a week away. Yeah, and we're on super full red alert, the 20th through the 27th. So yesterday, I went and hung out with Apollo, and we saw Black Widow in the movie theater. It was good, and I enjoyed movie theater popcorn. And later, when I drove home back through the city, I only had to go 9.9 miles, and it took me an hour. I was stuck in traffic on a 95-degree hot Texas day, and the Freon in my car went out at the start of June. Overall, for me personally, it was a good day. And like I said, I'm going to go out tonight, even though it's a dangerous, dangerous place. But yeah, Earth 2021 is a dangerous place. And I recommend everybody play defense, stay cool, have a sense of humor. Definitely use the extra energy of, if you want to be like, hey, the world is ending, so like, enjoy the Twinkie. Be like, hey, I'm glad, okay, the world's ending, I got a Twinkie. Or like I'm going to enjoy my beer and the live music tonight. I think we're going to make it through, but even if I'm wrong and the world ends in like, I don't know, the new Rapture puzzle lady has moved the date to the Rapture will now be on the October 24th of 2021. So even if that happens, you might as well enjoy now, right? Yeah. I need to relax, I guess is what I'm saying. But yeah, full red alert, full like, to now and pretty much the end of the month. Oh, so the whole point of me telling you about me driving through the city and being stuck in traffic story thing is, so there I was, stuck in traffic. It is so hot. I'm super sweating. And even though I've been walking every day, I'm still overweight, so it's extra sweaty. Just stuck in traffic, smelling fumes because my windows are down. And then an ambulance had to get through everyone. And I was thinking, wow, in our parts of Texas, they've closed off the emergency rooms where unless you have an absolute emergency, you're not allowed to show up at the emergency room anymore. And the emergency room was like poor people without insurances, where you got to go if something really major happens but you don't have insurance. You basically never get turned away from care, but you get a bill. I don't have health insurance. So, anytime Texas is having to shut down our emergency rooms from anything where you can't just show up for anything other than a super emergency, it's a bad sign, man. And so there's death is around, and the weird thing about, okay, this is what is an omen, and Grace looks like a freaking omen as well. And since we are on super escalating alert for the next 2 weeks, this is me trying to not freak anybody out. Just tell everybody, Moonraker 2021, be prepared for a little bit of anything or everything, but stay cool. And I definitely think everybody should work it out. Now is not a time to hold grudges or wish ill for other people. I'm not mad at anyone. I don't hate anyone. I don't blame anyone for anything. I know to make it a better world, which is possible, we got to work together. I'm not a nihilist. I'm not selling a weird, we're all doomed, we have no free will conspiracy theory to everyone all the time. Never. I'm the opposite. I'm THORnews, man. Star-Lord, new Thor 7, the T. Okay, great. Your planetary defense commander. And know that, hey, I thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are great. I wouldn't be doing this without all the cool people out there who are helping everybody keep it together. It's a big team. I think I got $110 left to raise my fundraiser. So if anybody wants to send me beer money tonight, that'll be perfect. But I have enough cash that I can buy beer tonight. A couple. Yeah. I'm going to let off some steam. Hope that's okay. And I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, red alert, man. God bless everyone. Yay.